What is up, guys? Dark Soulsman here, and I'm back for more Dark Souls 1, and today we're going to be dealing with Londo. And if we make good enough progress, we'll also be dealing with the duo boss, Smog and Ommerstein, the Dragon Slayer. So first things first, let's go ahead here and get these chests. Oh, for God's sake, you're supposed to aggro onto me, you asshat. Oh, there we go. These guys are actually quite easy to kill, you just have to dodge around them a little bit. Oh, come on. There we go. Demon Titanite. So there are chests up through that tower over there, but we're going to come back for them later on, because we actually need to go that way to get to another area. In fact, you can see it up on the hill up there, the Duke's Archives, but right now we don't have access to it, so we'll come back to that, because we don't get access to it until we've dealt with the boss fight here, the Smog the Executioner, and obviously Ommerstein the Dragon Slayer. So we're going to have a gargoyle to deal with here. In fact, there's going to be two gargoyles, but the second one is a bit further up. There we go, get rid of him. That's him taken care of. And then if we just drop down through here, make our way all the way around, there is a chest to be had just here. And then we can use these stairs to get back up, but since we're down here we might as well move on to the next section. And this next bit's a little bit sinister, if I'm honest. So we just make our way up the beam. Gently does it, and then roll off onto the balcony through the broken window. Let's get rid of him. There's going to be another one over here. Right, so if we just head on up. This next bit is horrible, I absolutely hate it. Whoever came up with it is sadistic as hell, I'll be honest. Oh. Oh yeah, you can come up the ladder. What? Okay, I'm not quite sure what just happened there, but meh. So we need to be really careful on this bit. This is the, what I call the balance beam. And like I said, it is really sadistic because we have to fight stuff up here, and as you can see, it's really thin and not easy to get across. I have fallen down so many times I've lost count. Just cut that one down, we can pick that up later. Right, now I recommend to deal with this is to basically, if you've got a bow, pull your bow out and shoot these guys and kite them down to you, rather than trying to do battle down there. Otherwise you are just asking for trouble. So come on, step forward. There we go, that's him dealt with. Right, we've got one left to deal with now. And he is right down the... Oh, why is he climbing down for? What's that about? I wonder if I can hit him from here. I can hit him from here. Oh, I missed. Kind of hoping he's going to run down to us now. Here he comes. Oh, he's put his shield up now. Okay. Well, he's coming down to us anyway, so we'll be able to get rid of him. It's fine. There we go. So the only thing that can kill us up here now, basically, is our own stupidity, which I don't intend to allow to happen if I can help it. So if we just make our way along here, across to here, and there we go. Now there is a divine blessing to be had, I think it is, over in that chest over there. I'm just debating whether to demonstrate how to get to it or not, because I know what I'm like on that balance beam. I think what I might do is just drop this thing first so that I've got an easy route back here, and then I'll show you guys how to do it, because I don't want to not pull this and then try and do it just in case I do die. Otherwise it means I have to get across the balance beam again, and I'm not very good at getting across that balance beam, I'll admit it. I suck at it big time. So here's the second gargoyle. He looks happy to see us. Not. There we go. Get rid of him, and we get a load of gargoyle equipment from him. So if we just make our way back towards where we started, we'll drop down again, go up the beam and through the window again, and then we'll make our way across again, and I'll try to show you guys how to do it. Hopefully I'll be able to do it safely. I hope, he says. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it is just a divine blessing, so do I think it's worth risking it? Probably not. Not for a divine blessing, but for the sake of the guide and wanting to make sure I cover everything, I figured I should at least try to show you guys, preferably without killing myself, obviously, if I can help it. Try and take this as slowly as I can. Actually, I have to give myself a little bit of credit. I'm actually doing quite well at getting across this balance beam right now, which is abnormal for me. Very abnormal. Right, so what we want to do is from here, we're actually going to drop down this side. You'll take a bit of damage, and then from here we go across to here, drop down, yeah, and then there should be, where is it? I think if we make our way up these steps, ooh, shit! Oh, bugger. I did not know he was there, or I say I didn't know he was there, it was more the lines of, I forgot he was there. Well, some good news for you folks. If you've been stupid and done what I've just done and got backstabbed and instantly died, the gargoyles do not respawn, and also that big platform that I brought down should still be where I left it, so basically we'll just go and recover my souls a second, then we'll move on. Do you know what, I might just use the lift to get up, sod it. I know it's going to be a bit of a risky manoeuvre because it means that if I die I'm going to have to go across the balance beam to reactivate this, but it'll just be a lot quicker. And now that I know what I need to do to get across there, and it's actually quite safe and easy to do-ish, I'll go ahead and... So I'll just go ahead and sort that out a second. Because all I've got to do is climb up the ladder this side and just, yeah. It will be much, much quicker. Because eventually we will come out on that stairwell just there. Oh, okay, they're coming down. Never mind. That's 1, 2. That takes care of that problem for us. Right. Okay, so it's dropped down there, across here, and through the window. Go. This time I won't get caught out by him. Got him. There we go. Right, where were we before we were rudely interrupted by him? Oh yes, that's right. So we want to grab this, and then to get back we basically need to drop down here. Then from here we go across this side and we can drop through the window this side, which will basically put us back where we were at the very start. And then we just... oh! Crikey, where did he come from? God, if I'd known he was there, I'd have got rid of him before I came across. There we go. Anyway, that takes care of that. So now we can go ahead now and drop this again. And this time it can stay dropped. I mean, we might take it a little bit further down, possibly, at some point down the line. Actually, yeah, we will be taking it a bit further down because we'll need to take it further down to get to there, but not just yet. Now we'll leave that for another episode. I'm not risking getting cut up trying to go through there just yet. Let's just focus on the task at hand. So, how long have I been going for? 18 minutes. Wait, is that 18 or 13? No, 13 minutes even. I can't read. So we'll go ahead and make our way up these stairs towards the palace of Londo, as I like to call it. And there's going to be another 2 giant guys up here. Of course that didn't aggro you. Why would it? Uh-oh. Why did they both have to aggro at once? Oh, come on. Oh! What? I'm still alive? How? You know, I'm not even going to question that. I don't even know how I survived that, but I'm kind of glad that I did. Oh, come on. They are both being absolute arseholes. I can't get through their shields either. That's the other problem I'm having. Come on then, you really want to dance? Let's dance. Since you're so eager to go first. There we go. Right, now you and I can finish our fight. Now that your boyfriend's out of my way, there we go. Right, he didn't drop anything, so we don't need to worry about that. So we'll make our way through here. And then I'm going to pull our bow out for a second. And there we go, that's him dealt with. Ideally we want to try and deal with these guys from long range because yeah, they're not very nice. But those guys are really annoying if I'm honest. As you can see, they can be a little bit relentless as well. Okay, we've got 2 more of those to deal with now, but these ones are actually quite easily dispatched. Oops. No, no, stop! Bloody hell. That's one down. Where's the other one gone? There he is. Oh, there we go. Right, now, this next bit's a bit tricky. So what we need to do now is, you'll recall a while back I told you to pick up some poison arrows. We now want to go ahead and equip those poison arrows. Now obviously you can run up there like a headless, you know, chicken so to speak and try and rush them, but it won't be easily done and it may not end very well for you. The more safer option with these guys is to, there we go, is actually to poison them. There is 2 of them in total, 1 on either side, and they are both wielding the Dragon Great Bow, I think it's called. Sorry, Dragon Slayer Great Bow. So what we want to do is get poison into them and let the poison do its job. Oh, come on. Down a bit. Getting the angles is the issue I always have. Off a bit. Got him. What the? That's interesting. Some of my arrows are missing. And yet my bow aim hasn't really... Come on. Seriously? There we go. There we go, we've got him. Right, now we just sit back and let the poison do our dirty work for us. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. And I do advise staying down here until they die. I mean, you could start running up, but sometimes the poison, well, the first batch of poison doesn't always survive, so sometimes it's a good idea to just sort of sit back and wait a minute, just in case you need to leather them again. But in this case, I think we're going to be alright, because the first one's nearly dead. I think it's more second playthrough that you might have to give it a second dose of poison. There we go, that's one dead. Yeah, I think we could start looking at running up, or at least halfway anyway. We'll just sit here for a minute. As you can see, those arrows are pretty thick and chunky and they hit like a truck. And I should also point out, don't try taking them in a close archery war either, because they will win every time. They will not stagger from being hit, unfortunately. The only way to stagger them is by hitting them with a sword, and obviously the ledge up there is not the easiest to battle them with either, because they're not your average enemy. They're silver knights, and they do hit hard, very hard. There we go. So we can go ahead and make our way up the beam now. And first of all, we're going to go left because there's an item to be had. Then we'll go right. So gently down the beam here, down to the bottom. Soul of a hero. There's a bloodstain there. Somebody, actually there's a couple of loads of bloodstains here. Looks like we've had quite a few people here that have tried to rush the enemy and have been either stabbed or knocked off the edge. Okay, so we are now inside the palace. First things first, we'll go in here and just rest at the bonfire. Yeah, let's be smart about this. I'll go ahead and reverse my hollowing so I can kindle the bonfire as well, I think. Plus, we're going to need to be human anyway, because ideally we're going to want to summon up Knight Solaire as well for this next fight. Because we're going to be dealing with two bosses at once and it's going to be an absolute nightmare. So these are the legendary Silver Knights up close. And two hit them with the Black Knight sword. Sunlight Medal, that's for the Sunlight Covenant. If you're wanting to go with the miracles and you're wanting the Sunlight Spear, I think it's called. Get rid of him. We'll come through here. And if we just whack the fireplace, we can remove the hidden wall and make our way down below. And I believe it is, yes, this one. We'll just get rid of him. He's the only one down here that is a mimic. And then if we just come here, these chests will give us the dragon tooth, and I believe it's the rest of the Havel set as well. Well, there's the great shield, but I need to get my strength up a bit more before I can use that great shield. But once I can use it, I will probably switch to it, because I do love the Havel great shield. It's always been one of my favourites because it's quite a strong shield and it can deflect most things. Right now you can probably hear that noise in the background. You're probably wondering what that is. Well, you're going to find out very shortly. Oh, I got stuck behind the damn door. Oh, I hate those bloody pikemen. Urgh. Great, I've just lost my humanity as well, that's annoying. Oh, I've got twin humanities, it's fine, I can get it back. Actually, Knight Celeste here. Oh, you'll get your chance very shortly, Knight Celeste, don't you worry. I mean, I have killed this boss on my own, but that was only because I was doing a solo playthrough where I wanted to see if I could basically kill every single boss without any assistance, but now that I've already done that and pretty much proved that I can do that. Oh, for God's sake, I hate it when it does that. Flip's sake. Every time. Getting sick and tired of these blooming pikemen. I killed the first one, no problem. Why can't I kill this second one? What's the difference? It's the same thing, same principle, everything. Oh, dear me. God knows how he managed to go through my shield as well. Gotcha. Let's just grab this. And there's your culprit for the noise that's being made. It's that Titanite Demon down there. And we'll be dealing with him in a bit. So this is another mimic. We'll go ahead and kill him. I mean, the item that he's guarding is not really that great. It's just another gold coin. I don't really know what to do with the gold and silver coins, actually. I've never really worked it out. We can ignore that guy because there's nothing to worry about with him. There's no items behind him or out like that. He's just there for decoration, really. Get rid of him. There's this guy. And if we make our way down this stairwell here, we will find the Onion Knight. So he wants to get through here, I believe. That's one down. Ideally we want to separate these guys out. We don't want to be taking both of them on together, otherwise we're pretty much, well, a goner. There we go, that's two down. Now we can deal with the last one. Perfect, job done. We can go ahead and open the shortcut. Now, why would I go and do a silly thing like that? Just get rid of him. Make our way through here. And then the door to the left is where the Titanite Demon is. We'll deal with him in a minute. I want to get the shortcut open first, just in case I die. Oh, come on. Just about enough of you guys now. So there's nothing in the room with the Titanite Demon, it's just a case of killing him to get the Demon Titanite, but I'll do that off camera, I think. It's basically the same principle as all the other ones, so I don't really need to show you guys that. So at this point I'll go ahead and reset my bonfire and reverse my hollowing, and then we'll go ahead and make our way towards the boss room. Oops, wrong way. Right, how long have I been recording for? 32 minutes. Yeah, that should just about be enough time to just quickly wrap this up. I don't know how you managed to block that attack. Always manages to amaze me how they do that, how they manage to, well, right, so from here we'll make our way up into the throne room, and we don't want to drop down there just yet. We want to go this way first of all. And we're going to drop through here, down to here, down to here, follow the path around, and then we want to drop in through here, get our hands on the Dragon Slayer bow, and then we'll just heal up. Get rid of him, and we can go ahead and open this shortcut here as well. Oops. It's him dealt with. That just leaves this one. Oops. I hate when they jump backwards like that. It's so annoying. Come here. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, there we go. He's gone. We got him. Titanite chunk. Get rid of him. Now this is the giant blacksmith. He will be the one that will deal with all of your boss weapons. And he has a wide variety of stuff as well, which you can go ahead and have a look at. I'm not going to bother though. I'm going to continue on up these stairs. And this will bring us back up inside the palace again. From here we'll drop down these stairs, and this is why I wanted us to come in from this side, because there's an archer here, and if you try and deal with those Havel Knights down there while he's still alive, he will interfere and cause one hell of a problem. Oh, he's dropped something for us. Oh, Dragon Slayer arrow. Next we'll go ahead and summon up Knight Solaire. That's one Havel Knight dead. One more to go. These guys are worth quite a few points. Oh, God. But they also have a ridiculous radius of attack. Oh, God. There we go. It's amazing how much that shield of his can block. Right, we have one last thing we need to do before we go and run into the boss, and that is we need to come down here and just activate this switch here, which will open the throne room doors just there, and will open basically the last little bit up. So that's all our shortcuts now open. We now have a lot easier access getting through the building and everything. We can now get to everywhere that we want to go to. So with that all said and done, it is time to go and deal with Smog and Omastine. And how long have I been recording for? 37 minutes. Yeah, we should just about have enough time. Ideally I wanted to keep the video between 30 and 35 minutes, but since we're so close we can go ahead and get on with it. It just means this video will be slightly longer than I had planned, but it shouldn't take me too long to bring Smog and Omastine down. I wouldn't have thought. I've done this multiple times now. Now, with this one we will only get one boss soul, and that will be determined by which one we kill first. So in this case, because we want Smogs, we're going to go ahead and kill Dragon Slayer first if we can. Although right now Knight Slayer is not really working very well with me here, because I need him to take aggro off of one of these guys for me, and he's not doing that. I've got both of them coming after me now, which is really quite irritating. There we go. That's Dragon Slayer out of the way. Once you take one of them out, the other one, well, it'll go into a cutscene and the other one will absorb energy from the one that's fallen. In this case, it's Smog. And this is where things are going to get a little bit more interesting now, because we have to be a lot more careful, because he's now got the ability to use very powerful lightning attacks. His most powerful one, where he jumps up into the air and then slams the floor and dishes out a very powerful AoE attack. Damn it, I couldn't get out of the way of that in time. And there's that big powerful AoE attack I spoke of. Having Knight Slayer will definitely help quite a bit. Oh, I missed. Got him. There we go. Solar Smog. And the reason I wanted the Solar Smog is because I wanted to go after the Smog's hammer, the weapon that he was using, because it is actually quite a half decent weapon. And then we can go ahead here and grab this bonfire here. And then, just to finish off the episode, we'll just quickly pop through here and say hello to the Sunlight Princess, because she's going to bestow us with the Lord's Vessel. There we go, so we kneel. So we now have the Lord's vessel, and I'll show you guys what you can do with that next time, I think. And as you can see, we've now got the ability to warp. Here's all the bonfires we have access to so far. There's still a few more to be had at the moment, but as you can see, we've got the Depths, the Daughter of Chaos, on Londo, Sunlight Altar, the Firelink Shrine, and the Undead Parish so far. Bit surprised that I haven't got the other, the Dragon Shrine one when I went down there, which is actually really frustrating, because it means I'm now going to have to traverse down through the tree again. I'm not quite sure why it's not giving me that one. That's a little bit irritating, unless it was the other bonfire I needed down there. But anyway, so I'm going to end the episode there. If you've liked what you've seen, then let me know in the comments section. Hit that like button, be subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you all next time, folks. Bye bye for now. Take care.